Hello, everyone.
Yes, hello.
It's that time of year again.
That bewitching time of year, winter anime.
Ugh.
I know. This was such a bad idea.
Anime was truly a mistake.
Yep. So let's run down the next gauntlet of anime that we have decided for ourselves.
Yeah, this sword of Damocles that we are imposing upon ourselves.
The anime death game slash fighting tournament arc
Of anime.
of Animavies and Bakino Mamorus and Tuesday Clubs. Do you want to explain briefly what we're doing today?
uh, well, yeah, basically we're taking uh, a fair size selection of the shows that are available to us, like just on like the popular streaming services right now, and we're putting them. We're gonna select 8 of them to kind of like go into a death game arc where every week Eric and I and like a very various guests will be watching every episode of these shows.
The first episode of all the shows we select.
Yes, and then uh, pitting them off against each other. So every week will be a battle.
Yes, that's how the first round will go. At the end of that, we will watch the shows that won round one up to probably the middle. And we will decide between those who won. And then those will go on up until we get most of the way through. And then we will pick, I think, the finalists at that point.
Yeah. So probably like what is it the first episode? There's gonna be a round, then a middle or probably like what was it episode 4, probably round, then episode 8 round, then like slash episode 10/12 round.
Something like that.
So like total of 4 rounds.
It makes perfect sense when you see it written down. Something we should have written down in front of us to explain.
I mean, I'm gonna put it down like in the thumbnail for this.
Yeah, we'll make a bracket.
Yeah.
Oh
Fuck, we're gonna have to bracket this.
So we have about 20 shows that we have selected from the extensive list of shows coming out this season, with the obvious exclusion of sequel seasons, shows that started before winter, and I don't think any of these are side story shows either.
Yeah, no.
And we still managed to pick 20.
Yeah. So like obviously like Eric said, like so no continuing shows, like no like My Hero Academia, no side stories like I'm not sure if it's a side story or like a brand new one, but that Madoka Magica one, just because
No Fate.
no Fates,
But that's just because no Fate.
because who could be bothered to watch all of Fate? Ooh, just hot take, hot mic.
That's fine. All right, so DJ, you have found a way in which to randomly select the
Yes.
shows.
Yeah.
Should we run down the list and
Yeah, we should do this first. Yeah,
go ahead, read off the 20 shows in number order, which are in no particular order.
no, I say it was pretty much just like first what was it, Funimation, then Hulu.
We looked at Funimation, Hulu, Crunchyroll. We would have looked at Amazon Prime, but that's not very helpful.
Yeah, their layout isn't very user friendly.
Certainly not for this purpose.
All right, so we have Inspector,
That is number one.
a destructive god.
Is sitting next to me, I believe, is the full title. That's number two.
Okay. Oh yeah, Science fell in love, so I tried to prove it or something.
I believe that is the name. That's
Yeah.
three.
Otis Cinnamon Nobunaga,
That's four.
Asteroids in Love,
Five.
Jeweler Case Files,
That has a long name, but that's basically what it is. That's six.
Somali and Forest Spirit.
Seven. You could just read the second part of that.
Yeah, Beaufry or like I didn't want to get hurt, so I raised my defense a lot or whatever the hell the full title was.
Yeah, that's eight.
Plunderer,
Nine.
Nekopara,
10.
Interspecies Review,
11.
Room Camp,
That's 12.
Smile Down the Runway,
13.
Toilet Bound. Oh, Hanako-kun.
Yep, that's so that's 14.
We have Sorceress, Stabber, Orphan,
15. I'm sure that's going to be a great show.
judging by name alone. ID Invaded or id Invaded or whatever.
It's one or the other. That's number 16.
Infinite Dendrogram.
17.
22/7. Some idol show on, what was it, Hulu?
I don't know. It's some idol show. 18.
Then Darwin's Game.
Death Game where nothing happens. 19.
And then If My Favorite Pop Idol Makes It to Budokan, I Would Die.
And that is number 20.
All right. So
DJ, please select for me a number.
we have here the most reputable of sources, random.org, as our random number generator.
So we're going to pick the 8 numbers first, and then we will do a separate thing to decide where they're going.
Well, we're picking 2 seeds. We're cheesing the system a little bit because we're selfish bastards.
Well, yeah, we're gonna seed 2 shows because at the end of the day, if we're only watching 8 shows, we'd like to enjoy at least one of them each.
Yes. We're picking 6 randomly.
Yeah, well, and if the one that we were gonna seed is in there, whatever.
Yeah, we'll pick a random shit.
We'll pretend that was a big surprise to us. So DJ, the first number is
Number 20.
Number 20. Oh, good.
If My Favorite Pop Idol Made It to Budokan.
All right.
Let's see. 7.
7. Somali and the Forest Spirit.
Well, I'm not surprised about that one. 15.
15. Sorceress Stabber Orphan.
No, I already hate this game. 13.
Smile Down the Runway.
Yes, I kind of wanted that one to be on there. 12.
Room Camp.
Oh no, we're just not getting anything we want right now.
That's fine.
Oh god, we have 20. Oh no, 20 we already got. 11. Wow.
11. Interspecies Review. Okay.
Okay, so we have 6 right now.
All right, DJ. So, which of these do you for sure need to be in there to talk about?
Okay, so
I know the one you said you wanted was number 10.
Yeah. So what was it? We have Somalian Forest Spirit, Interspecies Review, Room Camp, Smile Down the Runway, Sorcerer Stabber Orphan, and If My Favorite Pop Idol Made to Budokan, I Would Die. I am going to pick for mine Nekopara.
Nekopara. DJ has chosen number 10.
Eric, what are you going to pick?
Oh, boy. Let me look at that real quick.
Please, please, please.
Is this the one you want me to say?
Oh, I didn't even think about that one, but kinda. I was thinking more of a Maple Story, but it's up to you. No, I don't want to influence that.
Yeah, that's kind of. Huh.
I know you want to enjoy one of the shows.
Can you pick a number between 8 and 9 with that app?
I mean, I can.
Do that then.
Oh, minimum 8, max 9. Generate. 9.
Oh, Plunderer.
Son of a bitch.
All right, now we've chosen our shows and our. I suppose those are our seeds.
I say, should we do a bracket with a generator as well? Just like pick like. Oh, I mean, shoot, I need to find a different selector for this.
It'll be totally fine. Just here's what we've got. We've got 7, Somali and the Forest Spirit. 8, oh no, not 8, 9, Plunderer. We got 10, Nekopara. 11, Interspecies Review. 12, I'm noticing something here. Room Camp.
Wow, we got 10, 11, 9, 10,
13. That's enough to win a hand of cards.
Yeah.
Smile Down the Runway. 15, SS Orphan. And 20.
God, random.org.
Okay. Now.
Oh, then we're just going to put a number next to each of these?
So we'll just put numbers next to each of these. So you're going to have to follow me here because
yeah,
we know the 2 that we wanted we're going to put at the opposite ends, right?
Well, here, erase these numbers now.
Don't fucking touch my stuff. I will show you what we're going to do. So, we're going to write Plunderer as number 8. We are going to write Nekopara as number 1. And then we'll put the other ones in numerical order, and you will search for me numbers between...
I have no idea why you didn't just start like from 7 was 1, 9 was 2.
So that we knew to put them at the ends. So...
All right, so 1 through 8. All right, so
No, you want 2 through 7.
we're gonna put our shows next to each other.
No, we're gonna put them at the opposite ends. That's why they're 1 and 8.
Okay.
So 2 through 7.
7. 4,
Okay, so we got 4,
which is 12,
which is Room
Room
Camp,
Camp.
and it will go up against in the first round
2,
Somali and the Forest Spirit.
Room Camp versus Somali.
Right.
Interesting.
Yes, it is. And then the next round will be
5, which is 13,
which is Smile Down the Runway,
Okay.
and that will be up against
4.
yeah, 4's already
4's
been
already
picked.
so 3.
3, and 3 is
Interspecies review.
Interspecies Review.
I wonder which one's gonna win that battle.
You know, I know which one I'm more interested in, but let's try to keep an open mind and remember that not everyone who's going to be voting is here right now.
Fair.
So next, you are choosing
7.
7, which is If My Pop Idol,
Oh boy.
and they are up against 3, which has already been chosen.
6.
6.
SS Orphan.
SS Orphan. Okay, well, that's a losing proposition. And that leaves us with
Ours.
1 and 8. So we
Yeah.
did this wrong. But that's fine. So
we can put our shows against each
oh,
other.
do you want to
fine.
put those against each other right at the beginning?
Yeah, fine. Fuck it.
That has the potential for petty ship sinking, but we can do it.
I mean, it's basically gonna be I mean, unless Necopar is
That's
really
Necopar
bad.
and Plunderer, right?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Like, God, some of these shows, like,
It's some interesting head-to-heads, I guess.
I was kind of looking forward to talking about some of the other ones. Like, seriously, what the fuck, Random Dot? Or you gave us a full house or a straight. I mean,
So that's not to say we can't make a video at the end of the season about what we watched still.
yeah. I mean, yeah, we'll still do our end of.
Yeah, we'll do our best
Winter.
of winter video still at the end of this. And if any of these shows prove to be spectacular successes or glorious train crashes, we can do videos specifically about them as we've done with other shows.
Oh God, I have high/low hopes for Darwin's Game.
We have to watch Darwin's Game, no?
No, we don't.
I'll say this. Why do you care? You're not going to watch it.
I'm not, but I have a feeling that one's gonna be real bad, and then that might be something we might talk about.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about it if we don't watch it.
Fair.
No one's got a gun to our heads this year about it. 2020, the year of no more guns to anime fans' heads.
Finally.
Finally, we can go unmolested in our pursuits of anime. High art.
You hear that, Dad?
Oh, he's not here to make a joke. So I guess the only thing left to do is to call you out and let everyone in the audience know that these are going to come out in addition to other videos every week. And if anything doesn't come out on time, this guy's fault.
100%. Admitting it now would be totally my fault.
It's been your fault every time, pretty
Or not.
much.
You're right.
I'm not saying that as like a blowing up of your spot, just because I'm blowing up your spot right now. But like, hey man, the art's usually done on time.
Wow, bro. Way to fucking air your grievances on the air.
Well, we could cut it.
Nah. You think I'm gonna cut this shit?
No,
Exactly.
I wonder if that is going to be in the beginning of this episode when it comes out. Yeah, we are looking forward to doing this, though, all things considered. And we
We were talking about this for a while.
had hopes to get the entire gang together for this, but that doesn't seem like it's going to happen now.
It's just not
Just-
the cards.
Just because, the flow of time is convoluted and some people would rather go to Pokemon competitive tournaments. I'm not naming any names.
Hang out with people that were stuck in their trunks.
I'm not saying nothing about that. But we can promise Ray.
Yeah, Ray should be here for our next recording.
Yeah, Ray will have to watch all 8 of these shows.
Poor bastard.
I'm looking at this list and saying to myself, I don't think Ray wants to watch any of them.
No, except for maybe Plunderer.
I do think Plunder is the one he's most likely to be interested in, and that's unfortunate.
Because that's against my show.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're saying right now, no bargaining with sexual favors, right?
Fair. I'll shake to that.
I'll shake to that as well.
All right, we just shook.
We should stop.
Yeah, we should.
All right.
Weird.
This episode, this is going to be a short one, I think. I hope. Unless, do you want to do 15 minutes of just throat noises? Because I don't.
No. I say just
no.
that 1 second was too bad.
Okay, DJ, what show do you wish had been on here that isn't?
Maple Story.
Same.
Yeah. I really wanted to talk. I mean, we'll probably at the end of this do an episode about Maple Story, or even just sometime during the season, maybe even.
Yeah, I imagine that there's going to be something to talk about in some of these shows that we didn't pick.
Because Eric and I, like, the first episodes come out at this point, and we both have watched it, and whew, I really wish you'd pick that instead of Plunderer for your show.
See, now, I would have picked it, but I looked at it and said, no, this is the only way to get other people to talk about Plunderer with me, is to force them to watch at least one episode of Plunderer.
Fair. You got that right.
All right. That's going to probably do it for today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and what was it? One of the things that we wanted to mention, too, is that Eric and I are going in completely fresh. We know nothing about the mangas. The only thing that we have even the slightest background knowledge of is that...
Interspecies Review, ironically enough.
That is...
The only one.
That is a manga. Mm-hmm. I think... You know what? I think I actually did read a chapter of that like a year ago.
I've looked at it.
And then, what was it?
We know...
Neko Para's based on a hentai game.
I don't even think it's like a hentai game.
I don't know. It's a visual novel game on Steam.
It's definitely a visual novel, but I think it's a little less... It's on Steam.
I mean, it's on Steam, so it has to have hentai in it, right?
It's no Subverse. That's all I'm saying.
It's no Monster Girl in Island, that's for sure.
Video coming soon.
Video out.
No, I'm talking about in the game.
Oh, God. Have it downloaded.
Good night, everybody. Or just don't say goodbye.
Oh, goodbye.